morning everybody and welcome to another session of Riding on Reels, this time with Castrol Biking and the Biker app. So we've left home at about 8 o'clock in the morning, estimated a little later than what we were supposed to leave at. We were planning to leave at 7, we left at 8. We are about 40 kilometers from home and we decided we stop for breakfast at one of our usual haunts, Vittal Kamath. And so let's see where the ride goes from here.
Hello and welcome. Riding on Reels is back on the road and it's more than 150 kilometers that we've ridden so far. We are 125 kilometers from Surat and we've stopped at Vapi at the McDonald's for a quick break and for me to pee. See you soon. Gujarat has welcomed us in a great way. Now we are at the outskirts of Surat. We have stopped at this place called Swagat Inn. We have covered more than 130 kilometers so far and now we are back on the highway. Hello and welcome. This is day 2 and we've not made it to Ahmedabad. We are instead at Baroda. The NH8 had some great roads and some great riding happened yesterday. Although there were a lot of cars and trucks that kept altering our speeds, but we had a great ride. The last patch to Baroda from Surat, 125 kilometers patch, was a little slow. Some exhaustion has started kicking in after the great food that we had and the rising temperatures and the entire patch that we had done. We had started getting a little tired out.
And we reached Baroda just at sundown at about 6:30. We took a halt at the corner of the road and just spoke this out, and Sharvari and I decided why not we just stay back in Baroda for the night, just when we were supposed to check our phones and look for a decent place to check in. I read a message from Mom. Mom had already checked us into a very swanky hotel at Baroda. It just saved us the hassle of looking for a place in a city we've not been to.
Couldn't have asked for anything more. Love you, Auntie.
So that message from Mom was a real relief. Thank you, Mom.
We are now riding towards Ahmedabad. See you in 110 kilometers. people suggested to us that if we lose light by the time we reach Baroda, do not risk doing the last 100 kilometers from Baroda to Ahmedabad because the roads are terrible. How terrible they are, we are going to find out today.
Good afternoon and Kim Chiral. My name is Priyesh and welcome to my humble abode. MotoReels is finally in the house. MotoReels and I have been having a kind of a runaway bride conversation over the last couple of days. Now, before your imagination wanders, let me give you the story behind that statement. Now, MotoReels was supposed to arrive at my place yesterday, on Saturday. Now what had happened was we were really not sure what time they're hitting Baroda. Now when I had ridden down from Kerala a couple of months ago, the last stretch of road on the old highway, the old Baroda-Ahmedabad highway, was a little dicey. So if MotoReels hit Baroda a little bit later in the evening, it would not have been a good idea to take that stretch of road if we had visibility problems. But finally, long story short, MotoReels did arrive at Baroda around a bit later last evening, but since I had kind of freaked them out about that stretch of road, they had decided to stay over in Baroda a day, and they left Baroda this morning. As luck would have it, that stretch of road which I had been on has since then taken a wondrous turn. It was a good stretch of road now apparently, and they made it here in I would say record time, in about 3 hours. So they're here finally after months of planning, ups and downs, maybes, change of dates, but they're finally here, and I'm really excited about the journey up ahead. We plan to leave as early as we can tomorrow, so the sooner the better. We're going to be riding out tomorrow, and Abu, here we come. Stay tuned, keep watching.